He might have had enough to win that one. He may have won some other games as well, but I can't see a way past Calder.
Calder's through then. Right, only 4 more left. And one of them is Joey Martin.
Again, this is the group of death. You don't want to be in this pairing.
Well, joining him is Jay Galbraith.
Oh, wow. That is a high-quality contest. Who wins the opening face-off? Because the other player's not getting the puck back.
It comes down to that gut instinct. Who would you have? 5 Galbraiths or 5 Joey Martins? Imagine the stupidity of skill that would be on offer with 5 Jay Galbraiths.
Is Jade Galbraith bothered by this, though? Is he trying today? Does this competition matter to him?
I think if there's 5 of him, there's enough of him to get him into the game. This is becoming a bit surreal, the way I'm talking about this. Yeah, I think so. Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, he got 100 points in a season. He's unbelievable.
But Joey Martin's Joey Martin, though.
Yeah, he's the Elite League's best forward and has been for a few years. Oh, man.
Is Jay Galbraith the better total hockey player?
Martin's a better goal scorer than Galbraith. I'd say Galbraith had a better passing eye, which is no knock on Martin's vision.
Yeah.
But Galbraith could do more things on the puck, I think Martin could.
Yeah.
But Martin was certainly, I'd say, more of a team player. And probably more of a winner than Galbraith was. I mean, Galbraith won some stuff, but you were always never quite sure that you were going to get the absolute best that Galbraith could be. That's what leads me towards Martin. I know my team of Joey Martins is going to play to their best. The Galbraith may have a higher peak.
Yeah.
Are they going to cause a cup upset in round 1?
I think they're more likely to do that than anywhere else.
Is Joey Martin just going to be a better goalie, though?
You're having to really stretch on this one, aren't you?
I think it's a really tough one to call.
I think it goes to overtime. I think it goes to penalties. And therefore I think it's Joey Martin.
Oh, Galbraith could take a good penalty shot. You can dangle.
We've got to do this rock, paper, scissors.
I don't know.
Let's go on the one hand that you made very well about Jay Galbraith in comparison to Joey Martin is that success has followed Joey Martin. And maybe that's what he brings. A little bit more. Maybe he has just that final minute more to nose him past Jade. Which is a real shame because I used to hate watching Jay Galbraith play against Sheffield because that was always the player I wanted on my team. Absolute stunning player.
I think it's just Joey Martin, isn't it?
It is Joey Martin.
It's just Joey Martin. So we've got one more contest to go.
We do not need to spin the wheel for this one because it is Craig Weller versus Zach Fitzgerald. If you were to talk about a complete flip reversal of the conversation we've just had.
Zach Fitzgerald is a top guy and a top bloke, but Craig Weller is a dozen times the hockey player.
Why is that?
Well, just get some YouTube highlights of Cardiff's 2010-11 season. Watch them set the world record for most games without a loss in a row.
Yeah.
And just see all those great goals that Craig Weller scored, all the great plays he made at both ends of the ice, and wonder how that team didn't win everything. It certainly wasn't because of Craig Weller being brilliant every single night.
You don't think 5 Zach Fitzgeralds would just be able to boss the game, defensively be very excellent? He's got good hands.
You might have a roster of 20 Zach Fitzgeralds at the start of the game. How many of them are left on the ice by the end of it, and how many are in the penalty box and in the dressing room already?
How many of those Craig Wellers have survived the game?
He's just going to outskate him.
You think so?
Weller's just going to outskate Zach. We love Zach, of course we do.
Yeah.
He's going to win a couple of fights, no doubt.
Yeah.
So you're going to be a couple of Wellers down.
Is this the most entertaining match in the draw?
I think it's the most one-sided.
Yeah.
I think Craig Weller absolutely walks it.
Unfortunately, I agree with you. So that takes us through to the second round.
Yeah, we've reset the wheel. The 8 players remaining are back in. So it's not a seeded draw. Again, it is just a random draw. So we know which 8 are in it. We'll see who comes up in our first fixture.
Imagine seeding this as Robert Dowd gets out first and will play... Oh, David Ling. And it was very close between David Ling and somebody else.
Dowd and Ling.
We've gone a bit quiet here because we're now trying to envision this game.
Yeah.
And we're definitely buying tickets.
Yeah, we've seen this before. We've seen these players on the ice against each other.
We have.
But they had teammates.
They did.
So the Dowds, I say, then have the slight skating advantage. The
Energy.
Lings have the passing advantage.
Yep.
Goal scoring, slight edge Dowd.
I'd say so.
Ling can finish with the best of them.
I'd say so.
Ling was more an assister than he was a scorer.
Does it come down to defensive capabilities then?
It probably does, yeah. Who's going to be able to defend the best? Well, we know about Dowd's back checking and his energy levels.
Mm-hmm.
And in the zone, he's going to work hard. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good middleweight scrap, isn't it?
Absolutely. I can hear every single Nottingham Panthers fan in my ear screaming because they can hear where this is going and they're going, "Are you insane? David Ling is one of the greatest. Are you insane?" I can hear them. I can hear the rabidness in my ear right now.
Yeah. And we can also just point them towards Robert Dowd's record.
Yeah.
Not just for Sheffield, but Robert Dowd's best season was with Belfast.
That's right.
And he was unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
And teams tried to stop him, and they couldn't.
Yeah.
That said, David Ling's really good, isn't he?
David Ling's all right at hockey, isn't he?
Yeah.
I agree with you, though, because I think a team of Robert Dowd's defensively is better.
The Robert Dowd's just got to sacrifice a little bit of what they do best to keep the Lings at bay and frustrate them.
Yeah.
But can the Lings not just pick away through any team? Can they not just pass through any team? Whether it is well organised or a shambles.
I thought we had a decision here. Now you've swung me right back into David Ling. Yeah. It comes down to a team of them. So if all 5 of them are hopping over the boards,
if you want one player, I think you want David Ling.
Yeah.
Because you can surround David Ling with the things that David Ling can't do.
But
if you want a team,
I think you want a team of Robert Dowd.
You want a team of Robert Dowds.
Please let us know in the comments why we're idiots, and please.
We are massive homers.
Yeah,
of course we are.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah, I think this is the most controversial one yet. Although I can already hear the screaming of all the disagreements of all the other conversations.
Even I'm not happy.
No,
but the rules of the contest, you've got to have a netminder, and all the players on the ice are the same player. I think you can get 2 David Lings in a team. I don't want 6 of them on the ice.
Robert Dowd goes through.
So Dowd is through, Ling is out, and I'm still not happy with that decision.
And the internet explodes. Andrew Hotham will play Steve Munn. Thank you, Steve, for coming, but Andrew Hotham has won this by a landslide.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Steve.
Even the Sheffield homer cannot swing this one.
Yeah.
Now, Steve Munn might try and tie this 0-0. He may well succeed. He's then going to lose the shootout.
Yeah.
Munn can't score to keep up with Hotham.
No.
No defenseman who's in this competition can score to keep up with Andrew Hotham.
But well done for getting through the second round, Steve Munn.
Yeah, well done. Great to see you back. But sorry, Steve, Andrew Hotham is a team of Andrew Hothams is just not going to be beaten.
Vinny Scarcella will play Adam Calder.
Again, thanks, Vinny.
Yeah, great to see you come up, Vinny. It's been absolutely wonderful having you. But have you met this guy called Adam Calder? Have you met all 6 of them? Right, on we go.
Yeah, some of these we don't need to talk over their attributes again because we've done it in the previous round, and there can't be many arguments in favour of Scarcella over Calder.
Well, here's one then. The final of these quarterfinals is Craig Weller versus Joey Martin.
Oh,
the devil that did it all, but didn't win it all.
So the Cardiff team that should have won it all against the Cardiff team that did.
Have a good long think about this one, Jonathan, because this is hard. Craig Weller might be one of the best players I've ever seen lace up in this league in terms of pure ability, in terms of pure
He
ability
shone
to
very
score.
brightly for one season. Martin has shone very brightly for multiple seasons.
We're taking them at the best.
But we're taking them at their absolute peak.
Yeah.
Has Martin hit his peak, or is he still going to get better?
Please don't, Joey. That would be...
I'll tell you what, it'd be worth seeing if he gets better than he currently is. That's worth hanging around for. Oh, man. We're not the best qualified to make this decision.
Devils fans, tell us in the comments why we get this wrong, because I am leaning towards Joey Martin.
Okay, talk me through your logic for why you're leaning towards Joey Martin.
I think you're looking at total hockey. And I think Joey Martin just edges it in terms of total hockey. I think he's slightly better defensively than Craig Weller. And that would be the difference. I think that passing ability that Joey Martin has would just outwork Craig Weller. I know you're looking at statistics to tell me why I'm wrong.
I would just want us to see just how many NHL games Craig Weller played.
Yeah.
It's enough.
It's enough.
But obviously we're not taking him at his NHL best, we're taking him at his Elite League best, which is a few years afterwards.
Still bloody good though, isn't it?
Oh, still absolutely terrific, yeah. But we've seen so much of Martin recently.
Is it the
that it's sort of clouding our judgment of... It's recency bias.
Yes.
You know, we see Joey Martin all the time doing brilliant things and we're scoring game-winning goals.
And that world
we've
record
got to go
run.
8 years back into our memories to dig out some Craig Weller highlights.
But that was a world record run of unbeaten games.
So Craig Weller defensively beats Joey Martin defensively. And given that we need some all-rounders, we've got to play in all three zones.
It's Craig Weller.
Craig Weller's going to have to take this. Because he can do offensive things, but he can do the defensive side better than Martin can do the offensive side.
I think so. Please, again, the internet, we are hearing you on Twitter right now. Type
so
faster.
that's Panthers fans and Devils fans.
And amazingly, with Devils fans, we're going to be
and all
annoyed.
Steve Munn lovers.
Yes, which is everyone,
Yeah.
obviously. Right, semi-final time.
Hotham, Dowd, Weller and Calder remain on the wheel.
Robert Dowd. It's not a good
He's
draw.
a massive underdog in all of these. He's going to be a real test of our Steeler supporting nature. That's Andrew Hotham.
It's Andrew Hoffman.
Oh, sorry, Dowdy.
Oh.
Okay, so what it comes down to then
Yes.
is, can Dowd attack better than Hotham can defend? Because we know Hotham can attack better than Dowd can defend. So is Hotham a better defenseman or is Dowd a better forward? That's the decision we've got to make here. And I would say that it is close,
Yeah.
but that it's not close at the other end because Hotham is a better forward by a bigger distance than Dowd's a better defenseman.
You've seen
So
Robert.
Hotham.
You've seen Robert later on today, by the way.
I am, yes, I'll be commentating on him.
Good. Just make sure you remind him of that when you see him.
I will do, that'll fire him up to
No,
play well at all ends of the ice.
So hopefully.
But I mean, the last game he played, he scored 4 goals. Hotham's going to really struggle defensively.
Yeah.
But
It's a goal fest, isn't it?
how's Dowd going to stop Andrew Hotham scoring?
Yeah.
I just think Hotham will stop Dowd a little bit more often.
I agree. Against myself, but I do agree.
Yeah.
It's Andrew Hoffman.
It's a team of Andrew Hothams being a team of Robert Dowds.
Okay, which means our other semi-final is Craig Weller against Adam Calder.
Dear me.
Adam Calder is the better all-round player, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know. Weller was a bit of a good all-rounder, let's be fair. The thing about Calder was, again, that he did it for so long.
Yeah.
And was part of so many good, successful teams.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just looking up some of Calder's numbers here, and they're just ridiculous, scoring-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, just league games only. Do you want the season where he scored 30, 49, 38 or 33?
It's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just a 4-season run that he had when winning lots of league titles and playoffs and other stuff.
And where did
that
he
doesn't
win?
include his cup games or his postseason games. That's just the league games.
And it's also where he won those cups. You know, with great respect to Coventry,